All right, Austin on the mound here for the Storm. Matthew Schroeder leading things off for the Red Raiders this time.
Kyle,
Is
give me
quickly
a step in either direction.
there's 1-1 here. 2-1.
I see what you did there.
Fouled it back. As Jordan tweaks the batting order here for game 2. I'd like to have his little brother lead off.
They do a nice thing where they just let whoever was supposed to hit next go first.
Yep. And that'll be a strikeout here. And that'll bring Jordan up to the plate. So it looks like they maybe just swapped places in the order.
He made a lie out of it.
He did. Some good takes here for Jordan. Big swing and a miss. They're having fun out there. Just good, wholesome, clean family blitzball fun. And that's the 6th good take, which will result in a walk and a 1-out base runner on first base. That'll bring up John Kuiper. And fouls that one straight back into the scoreboard. Swing and a miss. Quickly in an 0-2 hole. Just missing. John just gets a piece of that one. Austin going off speed on that one. And that one is out of play. I can see the heroic look in Dave Bishop's eyes. He wanted to leap the fence for that one, but wisely decided against it. Over his head, and that was quite the at-bat there. We got back-to-back walks. That'll bring Grant up to the plate. Strike one. I am told that Grant is going to take the remaining at-bats he has in this game two-handed, as the one-handed experiment lasted about 2 swings. And that's a strike. Swing and a miss, and that is a strikeout. And we have 2 down here with 2 runners on. Red Raiders threatening. Came away with the W both times against us, and that's a strike here on Matthew. Swing and a miss. The Storm has looked good on the mound. Like they have a good 1-2 pitching duo between Kyle and Austin. And I think, and from the looks of it too, I think as Elijah gets some experience too and kind of figures out the blitzball, he's going to be dangerous on the mound and be a great third pitcher for him. And the Red Raiders have by far the most consistent team in blitzball history. I mean, Jordan's dealing tonight, obviously. He has his A-game stuff right here, opening day. I'll be curious to see who they go with for their secondary pitcher. So Matthew takes a swing and a miss. And that is all she wrote for the Red Raiders here in the top of the first. We're going to the bottom of the inning here with the storms a brewing.
I like that. Apparently the Red Raiders torn.
Strike one here on Dakota, leading things off for the Storm.
And we have our answer.
Matthew will be the secondary pitcher, which strike. He is. He's at that age where he's growing and he's still being a little stronger as Dakota swings through that one for strike three. So every year Matthew's going to be a little bit better on the mound. I don't really see any regression in his future. And that'll bring up Tegan Murda as he takes ball one, low and in. And takes that one in the back. Gotta watch your six, Tegan.
There. I get it.
Yeah, there's another punt.
Boom.
Swing and a miss. That'll be strike two. Yeah, does FanDuel do blitzball betting? How many puns? Because I feel like I should get in on that if that's the case. I might have a little bit of control on that.
Yeah.
And strike three. Oh no, strike two. There's strike three, and the bat goes. There you go, that big swing and a miss, and bat flies. Second time tonight.
The swing thing, and he preps his bat like for whether or not he makes contact. We don't.
You gotta admire the confidence, honestly. Swing and a miss. Matthew touching 80, the number 70s. Yeah, he's got definitely a velocity uptick from last season. If I remember correctly, I think I remember he was topping out like low 70s last season.
It was like 72, 74 when he was really trying to throw it. And when he got to the playoffs and he was high leverage.
And strike three. So 3 straight strikeouts. As we head into the top of the second inning. All right, top of the second inning here. Kyle back on the hill here to face Jordan Schroeder. Evens the count, 1-1. And he hits that one, soft line drive right at Dave Bishop, and he will catch that for out number 1. Dave Bishop, already a Gold Glove candidate, or Gold Hand candidate for the first base side. What should we call that award the Golden Hand? I mean, because we don't use gloves, you know. So should it be the Golden Palm? Right off the inside part of the zone there, John Kuiper takes. A little late on that one, and he finds himself quickly in an 0-2 hole. There we go. It's John Kuiper staying alive here. Just fouling him off. Oh, he puts that one in play, right back to the mound, and Kyle will take it himself for out number 2. It's one thing I've learned over the years. John Kuiper is a pesky out. Like, he does not go down without a fight. Like, he will make you throw pitches.
He is very aggressive in swing decisions, but he makes it.
He does. He's
try and fill up the zone. He's all.
There we go. Got Grant staying alive here in this at-bat. Kyle is experimenting with some breaking balls here, but not there. Straight up fastball inside part of the zone, and he gets strike 3. That'll be it for the Red Raiders here at the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the inning, still tied, 0-0. The first inning or the third inning? Yes, with his last inning of eligibility, I think you would. Especially in a close game, want to save his arm for the third and potentially close it out for him. We'll see if the strategy pays off. Delivers ball 1 here to Elijah.
Low.
2-0. That's a strike. Strike 2, battling back. We got 2s. Lays off of that one, 3-2.
6'5", Porter Hodge is trying to close it out. You think he'll do it?
Hodge, I have confidence in him.
He's the one guy we do have confidence in.
Yep. Swing and a miss. That'll be out number 1 here. As the Red Raiders will toss that around. That'll bring up Kyle.
The way he's looking tonight. Yep.
Over his head for ball 1. Kyle up to bat, looking to help his own cause. Strike right down the middle, 77-mile-an-hour fastball. A little bit high. 2-1. Three and 1. Ooh, off of the arm.
I think he wanted that one.
Be 4 and 1. Seems they're accusing Kyle of having hungry eyes. Swisher Blitzball, all seasons calendar. Look for it. And that'll be a walk. That'll bring up Dave Bishop. Top of the zone, 77 miles an hour. Dave Bishop sporting the new team bat for the Storm, purple and gold. And swing and a miss on some off speed. We got 2 down here, runner on first. And we're back at the top of the order here with Dakota. Dakota has been known to come through in situations like this. He's another one that can be kind of a pesky out.
Agreed. He's due tonight.
I would say it's an exclusive club, but he's the only one that seems to be excluded at the moment. He's going to have to sit by himself at the table that's by the trash cans in the bathroom.
Our angle's great back here. I was kidding. Our angle's terrible. I didn't see it. Did you go, Dakota? Cool.
He totally went there. 99% sure. 83.
Wow. This guy throws hard.
Two strikes quickly. Off the arm. If there's a sponsorship patch on his arm, that's where it would have hit him. It would have. For any prospective sponsors out there, you know, hit us up. Reach out to us. Send us a DM. Storms brewing on first and second, as chances for precipitation are ever increasing with Tegan Murda at the plate. Off the leg.
Ouch.
Two strikes on him here.
Gross.
Upstairs. Jordan just dialing in. Tegan takes a good swing at that one. He was looking to break the game open with that. Off the radar screen. Yep. Full count. Yep, full count. All right, payoff pitch here. And Jordan delivers the pitch when he needs to, right down the middle. Took a little bit off of it. Gets a swing and a miss from Tegan Murda. And we are heading to the top of the third inning with still a 0-0 score. Ball one at the feet of Matthew Schroeder. That one painting the corner.
Hey, cool it.
Swing and a miss.
Gonna do this again.
And patience pays off as leadoff hitter is aboard. As Matthew is red and ready to raid the base paths. Big swing and a miss from his older brother, Jordan. Swing and a miss right at 80 on the radar gun. I have to say, I'm happy that now that it's nighttime, I can clearly see the radar screen. A little bit off speed there from Kyle, 65. And Jordan puts that one into play. Bishop gets it over, but not quite in time. That was a great play, but the brother Schroeder just too fast. So still nobody out. Raiders reading the base paths red. That wasn't a pun, just more alliteration. Kyle out here like Bob Ross, just painting the corners. Off-speed misses. If Kyle can find the strike zone with that off-speed, he's going to be a Cy Young candidate. As John Kuiper swings and misses at that fastball low in the dirt. And that'll be one out on the inning. And that'll bring up Grant. This ball break is brought to you by Bill's Beautiful Woven Baskets. I don't know what you use them for, but they're woven. They're extremely high quality. I guess you keep blitzballs in them. Low and away to Grant. Swing and a miss. Evens the count, 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. He's swinging at good pitches. And he puts that one into play, but foul. Swing and a miss, strike three. And back-to-back strikeouts. Here's Kyle is dealing for the Storm. It is. We've had about a 40-degree swing today, I feel like. It was about 85 at the peak today, and I believe it said the lowest was to get down to 45. So that good old Midwest Iowa weather. And that's low. Hits the bat bag. Swing and a miss, right at 80 on the radar gun. That is an art form, to be able just to hit 80 and stay there. Got 2-2 here on Matthew. Three and two. Two. Or maybe full. Maybe I missed one. Oh, and that is ball 6. And the base paths are roaming with Red Raiders. And there's no pitching around him this time. So we have 13 versus 13. 13 might come out triumphant, but 13 is a dark horse. So 13 may defy the odds and come out on top. As Kyle paints the outside corner with that 80-mile-an-hour fastball. Paints the inside corner with 78. So 0-2 here to Jordan. And swing and a miss, hits it with the off-speed. Kyle with ice water running through his veins, pitches himself out of a bases-loaded jam against arguably one of the best hitters in the SBL. And the Storm have a chance to walk it off here in the bottom of the third inning with the score still 0-0. But he's got to lead off the inning here against a very dangerous Storm hitter in Austin State.
Best hitter of the evening. extra base hits.
Adam, you know this has written all over it.
Ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one. It's hard to be ahead of a 78-mile-an-hour heater like that. But he hits that one square on the nose. And he is safe.
What is that, hit number 6 on the name?
So, infield hit there.
For the rookie.
All right, that brings up Elijah. Takes strike one down the middle. Looking to cement his name into SBL lore. Trying to be the hero for the Storm. Matthew took a little bit off of that one. Gets a piece there. 70 miles an hour. Tried the changeup again there. And swing and a miss, strike three. We have one down here. That'll bring up Kyle. See if that ice water running through his veins translates to the plate appearance. Ball one low. Strike one. 66. He took a little bit off of that one. Matthew gets this mixing speeds thing down early this season. He is going to be a deadly secondary pitcher. Swing and a miss. Had to swing anyway. That was going to be a strike either way. And fouled back into the zone for strike three. Two down, and the captain himself, the eye of the storm, Dave Bishop.
I suppose you can't break out of it in the off season. You just struggle.
You know what? That's okay. For one at bat, you throw out all statistics. Anything can happen. Strike one, inside corner. In the back. Ooh, he was on that one. 73 miles an hour. He had him timed. He just got underneath that. Strike three. And surprise, surprise, a Red Raiders game that's going into extra innings. Holy crap. Never would have guessed that. But we're hoping our new aggressive extra innings policy will help resolve that. As you guys saw earlier, we start things off with the bases juiced. And base hit right at Teagan. And there's some confusion on the base paths. And we have an instant double play. Wow. So soft line drive right to Teagan Murda, and then a flip over to Austin at third. So all of a sudden, bases loaded, nobody out, to runners at first and second with two outs, with Grant up to the plate. That is a huge play for the Storm. Big swing and a miss there from Grant.
Low.
Yep. Kyle back on the bump for the Storm. As we have in extra innings, there's no limitations for innings pitched. You just cannot have the same pitcher go 2 innings in a row. And a swing and a miss there. They look to be 78 on the radar, but 83 on the swing. I would say it definitely said 70. Yeah, I was gonna say it said 70 something on the pitch and then 83 on the swing.
That'll be an early performance of the year.
All right, bottom of the 4th inning here. Dakota up to the plate. Jordan back on the bump. As the innings, as pitcher eligibility in extra innings is much like the breadsticks at Olive Garden, unlimited. As Dakota takes a strike there at the bottom of the zone. .81 miles an hour anyway.
Strike.
2-2 here. Dakota is a very patient hitter. He is not afraid to take walks. 82, no pitch. Luck's out there. It is still 2-2. Sails up 3-2. Jordan has been making the pitches he needs to make tonight. And strike 3, 77 miles an hour on the low and in corner for out number 1. That'll bring up Tegan Murda. They do.
He goes to the out at first, right?
Yes, that's first base only. Yep, so you gotta go home if you want to get the guy at home. You can hit any part of the strike zone on the fly or on a bounce. As long as it touches, yeah.
Sailing up and away, ball 1.
There's no confusion with him walk off.
Yeah, the catcher back there is quite a good catcher. He'll make the tag as long as you just put it in the general area. .81, no pitch. A little stroke of luck for Tegan there. And he puts that one into play. That's booted. And that's going to be a walk-off single for Tegan Murda. The Storm has struck. And they come away from this series evening it out. So what an ending there. So the new bases loaded rule already yielding dividends for keeping these games shorter.
Yeah, but it was a good result.
It was a great result. I mean, it forces, when you put the ball into play, good things can happen. And, you know, that's a perfect example of it right there. As Storm walk it off 1-0.